Welcome, 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 and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Every single day, y'all. Every single day, especially on game day after a Gamecock victory. For the new folks, we do things a little differently here at Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. The day ones know, the ones who've been rocking me for a long time, they know. We're a little extra. We're a little extra. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, and you will be blessed by the gospel of Gamecocks. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk with Cap. No, it's Twitter is Gamecocks Talk. Instagram is Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. And wherever you get your podcasts, you can find me, Spotify, Apple, wherever it is. Follow the movement of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. Like I said, for the new ones, we do things differently. We do this thing where we celebrate victories, we celebrate commitments, we celebrate all things related to Gamecocks, and specifically the women's basketball program. So in lieu of that, in honor of that, it is shot o'clock time. It's time to turn up. We won last night. It looked beautiful. So if you're watching me now, if you're watching me later, if you're watching me 6 months from now, it is shot o'clock. So whatever your beverage of choice, it could be some tequila, like your man Captain Will. It could be some milk. It could be some Ensure. It could be some water. It could be some good old sweet tea. It don't matter. It is shot o'clock. Let's turn up for another Gamecock victory. Cheers. Woo! We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. I am back home in my crib. I'm out of the hotel room. My wife and I was hanging out with family in Atlanta. It was awesome. It was amazing. But we are back and better than ever. And ladies and gentlemen, let me say this right here. Let me say this right here. We have a problem, and her name is Joyce Edwards. We're talking about the 6'3" queen from Camden, South Carolina. We have a problem, and Joyce Edwards is her name. Last night's victory was cool. It was amazing. It was awesome. But I wasn't, I wasn't surprised. I thought we was going to win by 50, but we only won by 43. So I was a little bit off. But make no mistake about it, the Gamecocks was dominant in so many fashions. It's too many to name. So offensively, it was all right. It was 53% from the field, 27% from the three-point line. That's out of line for us. But it was also out of line for us. It was 84% from the free throw line, 21 for 25. In what planet, in what universe is South Carolina is shooting 84% from the free throw line? Where? I'm not sure, but it was awesome. 58 rebounds, and of those 58 rebounds, first of all, we doubled them, okay? But of those 58 rebounds, 22 offensive rebounds. We had almost as many offensive rebounds as Memphis had rebounds. 19 assists, 12 turnovers. The turnover number was a little high for me, but a 19 assists was pretty good for me. And what we're going to track more often than not throughout this season is assists to turnover ratio. And the Gamecocks assists to turnover ratio was 1.58 assists to turnovers. That's pretty good. Defensively, we was cool. We was in the realm of what Gamecocks normally do. We shot 35%, or they shot 35% from the field, and they actually did hit 38% from the three-pointer. That was surprising for me because the three-point numbers from last season was horrific. But they were hot. They shot 67% from the free throw line, and they had 9 assists. But here's the key metric: their assists to turnover ratio was 0.64 assists to turnovers. Carolina's was 1.58. Sometimes you can look at the intricacies of a basketball game. You can look at the in-betweens. You can look at all the different things, and you can see the differences in a score or an opponent or anything like that. And assist to turnover ratio sometimes is a really good proponent for that. It really is. It really is. And they had 9 assists. They had 14 turnovers. That's not too good. That's not too good. Where I belong is not. But that was the game holistically of what it was. Also, let me let you know right now, I'm experiencing some internet issues. I don't know what the hell's going on here in Charlotte. It is a beautiful day. I normally have great internet. I'm tripping. So sometimes it's going to spaz out. And if it does, it's just nature. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We don't live in the country. We don't live in the country like I grew up, but yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's all right. I got this new thing. I'm gonna call it Ranger of the game. So we talking about Rangers for the United States Army. You're talking about the best of the best. So every game we're gonna be giving out the Ranger of the game for that particular game. And for this particular game, it was Joyce Edwards. I've told you before, over and over and over and over again, that she was going to be a problem. I was tooting the horn of Joyce Edwards for quite some time. For a long time. She reminds me. Joyce Edwards. Let me take a sip of water on this right here before I say it. Joyce Edwards reminds me of a more athletic Angel Reese. That's what she reminds me of. The ladies had a nickname for her. They call her Crash Out. I see why. She is something else. I mean, she is something. Excuse me. She is something special. If you play 18 minutes per basketball in this basketball game, 18 minutes, it wasn't 25, it wasn't 35 minutes. She played 18 minutes in this game. She was 6 for 11 from the field, 7 for 8 from free throw line. She had 19 points, 12 rebounds. Of those 12 rebounds, she had 6 offensive rebounds and had 2 assists. Joyce Edwards showed up and showed out in this exhibition game, much like MiLaysia Fulwiley did last year in that exhibition game. She let the world know why she was projected to be the #1 recruit in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, she was the 3rd ranked recruit according to ESPN. I said from the beginning she was #1, and it has not changed my mind whatsoever. Joyce is a problem. Carolina has a problem. College basketball has a problem, and her name is Joyce Edwards from the country, Camden, South Carolina. And I can't wait to see the next 4 years for this young basketball queen. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Excuse me. You know how you get a little tickle in your neck, in your throat? I don't know what it is, but you know what? Water ain't going to soothe it. So, you know. See, that's what it works. All right, so the second best was none other than Chloe Kitts. You talking about, I mean, Chloe Kardashian. Chloe with the hair flip. Chloe Kitts ball last night. The game didn't go off about 1 o'clock in the morning, but she balled last night. 20 minutes, 7 for 11 from the field, 15 points, 13 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, 1 block shot. Chloe was special. The improvements that Chloe showed last night lets me know that Chloe, hear me now, Chloe will be up from some SEC awards this year. I think she's gonna ball like crazy. I love it. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be amazing. Chloe Kitts is showing that she is might be the one. I'm telling you. Tied for 3rd. I couldn't decide between Raven and Powell. Raven played like Raven plays. Raven played within herself. 30 minutes. 50% from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And for the ones in the back, 0. Let me say that one time. 0 turnovers. That's Raven Johnson. While getting 2 steals. I hear a whole lot about point guards. I hear a whole lot about this person. Raven Johnson, 8.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 0 turnovers. Assist turnover ratio of 4-0. That is the definition of a point guard, not a shooting guard posing as a point guard. We're talking about a point guard extraordinaire, and her name is Raven Johnson. And she's tied with Tina Pow. Pow looks better than ever. She looks slimmer. She looks faster. She's competing on defense. I mean, I just love everything about it. She played 23 minutes, 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. She looked nice. Finished with 12 points, rebound, 2 assists, 0 turnovers. So for our starting backcourt, let's be clear with our starting backcourt, who actually are 2-point guards, finished with 20 points, finished with 8 rebounds, finished with 6 assists, 0 turnovers. A lot of people can learn something from those stat lines. We're gonna hear a lot about point guards doing this and point guards doing that. Oh, such and such point guard scored 24 points. She had 8 assists. And then no mention of turnovers. But you got to read a little bit more in the box score and find out, oh, she had 8 assists and she had 8 turnovers. That sucks. That's not basketball. That's not what Carolina do. That's not what we do. We play efficient basketball and we actually defend. A lot of teams need to take notice of that. I'm just keeping it real. Pow going to have an amazing year. This year, a monster year this year. And a few things that I loved about tonight. I love me some Tessa Johnson. Tessa Johnson literally picked up where she left off last, in the tournament. Tessa, tea time with Tessa, all the good things. She looks faster. She looks more composed. She looks like she's going to be special this year. She looks like she's going to be amazing this year. Tessa looked like she was playing Xbox and just constantly pressing the turbo button. That's how it looked for me. I love Tessa Johnson. She's gonna be amazing, bro. She's gonna be amazing. I love it. Another thing that I loved last night was seeing Adhel Tac on the floor. And ladies and gentlemen, Adhel Tac is going to be a force to reckon with. She's fast. She's big. She has a low post presence. She's strong. We gotta go with today. Oh yeah, we gotta go with today. And then Adhel Tac is gonna be her. You talking about 6'5", 6'6", demanding the ball, communicating, talking, doing all those cool things that I love. Posting up. You saw that block? She snatched that ball. And most importantly, with Adhel Tac, healthy. She is healthy. Few things I didn't love tonight. MiLaysia Fulwiley. I did not like MiLaysia Fulwiley being injured tonight with that ankle. Dawn said it's going to be okay. She basically just scared herself. She's never been injured before, so it kind of took her back a little bit. I was scared. I'm not going to front. I was scared. I was scared when MiLaysia Fulwiley. My wife would put her head down and she was like, oh, God, start sobbing a little bit. Well, she didn't start sobbing, but I'm going to put a picture on her. She started sobbing a little bit and like, oh, MiLaysia Fulwiley. But she's going to be fine. Which is amazing, which is wonderful. But when she was playing, I thought she was forcing the ball a little bit too much. I think she was forcing the action a little bit too much. 16 minutes, she shot 38% for the field. That's kind of what MiLaysia Fulwiley does. She had 4 for 4 from the free throw line. She had 10 points, 2 assists. What got me going a little bit with MiLaysia Fulwiley last night with the turnovers. In 16 minutes, she had 4 turnovers. Can't have that. That's the situation where I believe that she's caught in the middle of being sensational and being a traditional point guard. She has not found that even ground yet. Over time, she will find it. There was word, Dawn Staley said during the summer and then the training camp and those things, that she was finding that being more of a containing, harnessing that energy, harnessing that ability to wow the crowd. We can't have 4 turnovers in 16 minutes. I have ultimate faith in MiLaysia Fulwiley. She did play some defense, though. She was showing up on defense. I ain't gonna front. She was showing up on defense, but we just can't have that. MiLaysia Fulwiley should be fine. And as we move on to playing with Clayton State in a little while, you know, it's cool. Another thing I didn't quite like at all was Maryam Dauda and Feagin getting into foul trouble early. I wasn't a fan of that. It took them out of their rhythm. It took them out of the game. And I need to see them more on the court together. I need to see them more on the court anyway. I mean, Feagin played 15 minutes. Dauda played 14 minutes. I got to see more. And then with Feagin, she actually had a pretty good game. She had 9.6 rebound block shot. I need to see more of it before I pass judgment. You see those bars? That's how I flow, y'all. That's how I flow. And then Dauda, I mentioned that she was she can shoot the three. She shot 34% from Arkansas last season, and she can shoot that thing. And she had a 3-pointer. I think she was 1 and 2, 1 for 2. She had 9 points, a couple of rebounds. You know, Dauda at 6'4" could be a difference maker for this basketball team. She got to learn how to stay out of early foul trouble. That's what she got to do. Arkansas, they ain't played much defense. So South Carolina, she's playing defense. She's learning. She's growing. And I think she is a harnessed talent that's going to be special for the Gamecocks over the course of this year. And it is defensively, I mean, we played good, but we didn't play great. We didn't play great defense, even though we won by 43 points. I mean, we held Memphis, at 38% from the field. Should be better. Clearly, we missing Watkins on the defensive end. We do. We just got to keep it real. We miss Watkins on the defensive end. We miss her intimidation. We miss her block shots. We miss her rebounding. Well, we didn't miss her rebounding tonight, but we miss her. And it's a piece that defensively that we, depending on what happens with Watkins, is going to be going on for quite some time. But offensively, this team's special. Offensively, this team is going to create so much excitement. Joyce Edwards, if she is starting or come off the bench, it don't matter. Because when she get in the game, the basketball will find her. Or should I say, she will find the basketball. Offensively and defensively. This team is special. Powell's better. Tessa's better. Raven's better. Chloe's better. Everybody has took the next step and lowered their standards for winning the championship the previous year. This team is going to be amazing all year long. It's going to be crazy. The depth on this basketball team is like none other. No other team has the depth that South Carolina has. It's going to be a phenomenal year for the South Kakalaki Gamecocks. With that being said, this concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecock single day. You're now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go.